I must really lack ambition because I'm not trying to get anyone to do anything. Uh, Let me start over. I do have ambition. My ambition is to try to get everyone that I can to smile and laugh about life because life is funny. Other than that, I lack ambition because I don't want to control other people. I want people to be free to do what they want to do. I'm not really worried about what other people do at all. So it's hard for me to discuss topics because I don't care. I don't. I don't care what you think about me. I want you to be at peace, to live at peace, to feel great. And that's about it. I don't want to be bothered. I feel sad sometimes because I don't always empathize with the plights of others. When I say that, it's first, I don't want to see anyone in pain. I never want to see you in pain. And I can understand certain things. However, I believe that people forget that life isn't fair and people want people to always see it where they're coming from. And I can't. I am blessed, fortunate. I'm in an advantageous position, I believe. To someone else, I could be a loser. To someone who has nothing economically, financially, a place to live, I'm a winner. For me, I just want to be. All the material items I have don't make me more, better, more wise, more smart, or more kind than you. I enjoy beautiful people. I mean, people that really care about you. So many people are going through their own issues that they can't care about what issues I'm going through. And I don't need you to. I would love for you to understand me. I mean, I would love to be understood. I just want to be understood. However, if you don't, it's all good because I believe the most important person in your life should be you. And I guess that's where my sadness comes from. I want to bond with you. I want to connect with you. I just don't feel how you feel. I don't. I'm not appalled. I'm not mad. I don't get angry about a lot of things. I get angry when people mess with me. I really don't like people messing with me. Oh, I don't like that. Other than that, what I mean messing with me is, I mean physically. Mentally, you really can't mess with me. Not really, because I really don't care. So you can use any type of derogatory statement at me or say something bad about me, and it means nothing because what does it mean anyway? As long as I think greatly about me, I don't care what you think about me. Unless I've done something to you blatantly, and then by all means, I will feel something because I shouldn't have done anything to hurt you in the first place, blatantly. Now, if my existence just makes you just detest Charles, I have no control over that, so I don't worry about it. If you think I'm the greatest or the worst YouTuber, I have no control over that, so I don't worry about that. If a woman wants to be married or single or connect with a million people or not, I have no control over that, so I don't worry about it. I just worry about me, and I worry about things I can control. That's it. That's my life. That's just what I focus on, and I don't think anything that I could do will make you, in my brain, think more better than me or better of me. Like, let's say I had a PhD or I was worth $1 billion. It wouldn't change what I'm saying today. What I'm saying today is going to either you're going to accept it or reject it. And the only way you might listen later is because everybody says Charles is great, but it doesn't diminish what I'm saying right now, which could be just as great or just as horrible. So I really don't worry about what other people in all actuality think about me because it doesn't matter anyway. What matters is how I feel about me. Am I a good person to me? And people argue this, but to me, being good is subjective. For me, I don't want to cause harm to other people. I don't want to force my views on other people. I want people to do what they do. If I can help you, I will, but you're not obligated to help me because life goes on. Your life will be great or not if you knew me or you don't, because maybe I can help improve your life. But what if I didn't exist? Would your life end? No. So you must live your life and be the best you that you can be. Now, when I peruse these YouTube streets, listening to people, I want to hear about everything that's great for them. I find a lot of things enjoyable. However, just peace in itself is enjoyable to me. So I've been watching Baki, the grappler, Baki Hana, and I just enjoyed just how his quest, his goal is just to beat his father, and that's just excellent because he's focused on that. Me, I focus on peace and learn. I like to learn things. I like to know. I like to know geography, I guess, demographics, history, I like those things. I like to know that. Let me speak about my group of people, black people. If uh, if the census data says that we're what 12% of the population in America has 330 million people, so we're like what 39, 40 million people, and if there are a little bit more women and men, you divide that 40 million and a half and give women a little bit extra, so it's like what 21 million black women to or 22 somewhere to 19, 18 million black men. That means the numbers are going to be off. I just find that type of stuff interesting. I just like that. However, knowing numbers and knowing groups does not tell you, I don't care how much you read the foundation, you still don't know why people are going to do what they're going to do. And that's what's so amazing to me. I do think that people do operate in mobs, and they tend to have an amalgamation thought. I mean, if everybody thinks this and they all think this, but it's not logical. But that's entertaining to me because, in my opinion, most people just follow, but they don't really think deeply about why they do what they do. And more than anything, that's what's intriguing to me. Why do you do what you do? Why are you angry about that? Why does this word hurt and that word not hurt? Why? Because you believe this is what respect is, or I can't speak to you a certain way because of who I am, not because of what I'm saying. It's crazy. You can't say that, but they can, even if what they both say is accurate. It's funny to me. People want to hear messages from certain people, and I don't care how logical you are or how rational you are. Someone, just because of how you look or who you are or the lack of credentials or money or whatever criteria they need from you to hear what you're saying, they will not hear you. And that's so hilarious. I'm going to go off on a little tangent. Maybe this will be interesting. Maybe it won't. When I was young, like people change, we change all the time. I understand it. But overall, what I like, what I don't like, how I am, I've always pretty much been the same. In retrospect, in my opinion, I still enjoy playing video games. I still enjoy reading comic books or stories about heroes and stuff. It has never changed. So when I was young, and people say you will understand when you're older, I never gained an epiphany. I never gained some extreme amount of wisdom that I didn't understand when I was young. My views on relationships, family, it was the same then. And it still makes as much sense now as it did then, which means that it doesn't, not that I don't understand why people do things. I understood that the whole quote unquote boyfriend, girlfriend dynamic as a child. I got it. It just didn't make sense to me because I never if somebody said I only had to choose one and that's my only choice, then I'll choose it. But I'm saying, but I really want to choose them all. You just tell me I got to choose one, so that's what I'm doing. So to me, it never made sense. It would just, I understand following customs in society. However, when people start thinking through things rationally, things make sense. Like if you could force someone to do something, if you could force it, and they had no chance to stop you, would you force them to do something? Because people do that. That's what happens. If somebody can take something with no repercussions and you can't do anything about it, what's going to stop them from taking it from you? I mean, I don't really want to do that, but I understand the logic of it. So even as a child, I understood these things. Now, what I can say is I wish that as a child, people really exposed me to things and told me what it was early. Because I did not, I understand that everybody doesn't have the same mental capacity. Maybe you can't understand things as a youth, they think. But when I was young, the way I thought, if you would have told me things, it would have made sense to me. People exclude you from what or how life works or how society works. So a lot of times you go through life still trying to figure out, well, how does it work? And where's the book on it? Or why can't you just tell me so I can understand it? Even the whole dating, courting game, that it is a game. I don't care what anyone says. People have a certain way that you're supposed to be. You can't be real. You can be. That's beside the point. But we've been brought up that now we have to go by these unspoken rules where I have to anticipate what you mean instead of me just actually telling you that I find you to be extremely attractive and I want to connect with you in a physically romantic way. And I don't want to, I don't know where this is going to go, or I don't want to possess you, but this is what I want. We can't do that. Or, you know what? I want to start a family. This is what I'm looking for. Are you looking for that? People, we don't really have those discussions, and we don't really, we hope that the youth understands it at an early age, but we don't teach them. Nobody teaches you to be a husband or a wife. You don't learn these things, or maybe some people do. Some cultures they do, but not from my environment, not in my culture was I taught these things. And I believe people think that sooner or later you're just going to get it. And I get it, but you could have told me this at 7 and I would have understood. I would have understood the purpose. And I wish that more people communicated like that. That's just me. This is the way I think. And I know on YouTube, I'm going off on this bill. I'm probably one of the most, I'll use the term because I don't get offended, weird. I'm weird and strange. I'm different than most because I think like this all the time. Why are we doing this? Does this make sense? This is silly. This is stupid. I think that you're stupid. I think I can be stupid. I don't get offended by people saying you're stupid. I don't get offended when people say you people, even though some people get offended by that because you could be talking about people like me, or you can be talking about people who think like me. It doesn't have to be derogatory, but so many people take things derogatorily. So if I said that I enjoy your ignorance. Now you're offended because you're calling me ignorant. And well, do you know? No, then you are ignorant. Now you want to hit me in my face because I called you ignorant because you didn't know something, which in all actuality is what ignorance is. It means you lack the knowledge. I'm ignorant on social etiquette. I'm ignorant on a lot of things. I'm ignorant on all of the history overall of what they call the Western culture. I mean, I've studied it. I've researched it. I understand the fall of the Roman Empire and then what they call the middle of the Dark Ages for this group of people when other people were doing extremely well. But because you only learn from one group instead of other groups, you're not learning from China or Japan, their history. You're learning the history of their European situation. So you get to learn about them. And that's not a good or bad thing. It just tells you that there's so much to know that ignorance is abundant for most people, including myself. I just felt like speaking a little bit. And like most things that I say on here, there's no real rhyme or reason. There's no real thing that I'm trying to push to you. I guess I could say people are different. We all think different things. What I think about mostly is peace and happiness. And am I having fun? That's it. And am I learning? So sometimes when I get into dialogues with people, if I don't know where you're coming from, it's not fun to me because I don't understand you. I want to understand you, but you can't explain yourself for me to understand. So in my brain, I'm thinking, why are we talking? Because you make no sense. And why are you not more concise in what you say so that I can comprehend what you're saying? I don't feel your pain. You don't feel my pain. You feel I should do this and I should know this. And you say, hey, Charles, you're 47. You're supposed to know these things. But there are lots of things that I don't know. I don't know why so many, I'm a man, I'm speaking about men. I don't know why so many men are angry at what women do. When women are going to do what they do, just like a shark, they're going to do what they do. How can I get angry at what people do? I don't get angry with other people do. Like some things I understand, some things I don't. Like I've never been a jealous person. I don't have that. I've never been truly envious. I've been, I admire, I respect people, but jealousy, angry at somebody else's success, that makes no sense to me. However, understanding other people and understanding that people don't think rationally like I do, in my opinion, then I understand that jealousy and envy and anger and not shouting out about people like my brother Sky's Dove. I'm saying it. I want to celebrate people and see them win. I want people to be the best that they can be. And you winning doesn't make me lose. And if it does, I don't care. I need to do more. That's my thought. I think that life is not fair. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know what industries, like I do. I understand you always need transportation, medical care, and if we agree upon some type of banking system or financial system to stimulate economy, which is just trade. Most people don't even understand it. So there's so many things I could talk about, but in all actuality, what does it matter? What matters is, are you happy with who you are? And I don't care if I was Dr. Gilmore. I don't care if I was a squire. I don't care if I was your attorney. Would that make me more wise? Would that make me better? Maybe to you it would, but not to me. You know what would make me feel the best is seeing you smile. Can I help you? Can I tell my friends or people that I really care for that I appreciate them? And I'm simple. I just want to hug. I'm not going to do anything. Some people, they don't, because you don't want to do something, then you're not for them. But I just want somebody who wants to be around me. Do you like to talk to me? Do you want to be around the chuckster? I'm joking. Everything to me, even as all this absolute nonsensical diatribe that I shouldn't say that word, but this talk that I'm giving means nothing to me. I mean, I wish I had. I can be extremely passionate. You people don't even know. I can be extremely sincere with what I say, and sometimes people don't. They don't. They don't like. Sometimes talking about who you are to other people means nothing because they have to see it. They have to experience it for them to truly understand who you are. And I'm a person that I never have any ill will or malice towards anyone. If I'm doing anything to cause you pain, that's never my intent. I never want to hurt you. I want you to be a winner. I want to help you as long as I don't hurt myself. However, no one is ever going to force me. Like, you can talk to me, but you're never going to intimidate me into doing something I don't want to do because I don't care. I don't. I don't care to the extent that, take this, anyone as you will, that this who matters not. I mean, I want to exist, but I'm willing to not exist to be me. That's the point. Like, some people, they care what you think. They care. They get embarrassed if they lose. I could lose every day, and I'm just come on back until I can't. I don't look like that. My ego is, I guess, it's humongous, but it's nothing because no matter what, as long as I think about me, as long as this little part, I'm still me, regardless. So, burnt up, no hands. I never want anything like this horrible to happen to me. I'm still me. No matter what, I exist in my mind, and no one can break that. No one can break your mind if you really focus on it. What can they do? What can anyone do to stop you from being you? Nothing. People can, you got to deal with trauma, however you deal with it. Everybody suffers through some type of pain. And I guess my biggest pain is expressing love to people because I wish I could do it without being forced to. Forced to show love in the way they think I should, and then they diminish the love that I do show. But it's all irrelevant. Anyway, have a great one. I've said nothing. Be you. All right.